Hello everyone, welcome back to my new video. So today we will be discussing about the month-wise development of the fetus or the Masanumasik Garbha Utpatti. We will be discussing about the Sushruta Sloka from the Sharistan, and I will also make a separate video regarding the Charaka's Sloka regarding the Masanumasik Garbha Utpatti or the month-wise development of fetus according to Acharya Charak in a separate video. So in this video, we will be discussing about the facts, about the points that has been told by Acharya Sushruta in Sharistan. So without any delay, let's get started. Firstly, we get the reference of the month-wise development in Sushruta Samhita, Sharistan, 3rd chapter. So he has mentioned that in the first month or during the first month, it has been said that Tatra Prathame Masi Kalalam Jayate. So the most important word in this verse is the word Kalal. Now, what does it mean? That Tatra Prathame Masi, during the first month, there is the formation of Kalal or Kalal, which is also known as the jelly-like or a substance which is indistinct. It is not having a proper shape. Actually, what happens is that when the Shukra and the Shonita combines together, it leads to the formation of a Kalal or a jelly-like substance. And it is manifested in the first month. So, in the first month, mainly the color formation or the indistinct mass formation takes place. Now, if we look into the development of the second month, it has been mentioned that Dvitiyo Shito Ushma Anilere Bhi Pachyamanang Mahabhutanang Sanghato Ghanaha Sanjayate Yadi Pindaha Puman Stri Cheta Peshi Napungsakam Cheda Adurvam Iti. So, let's go into the each of the word of the verse very carefully. Dvitiyo, that means in the second month, that is the Shito Ushma Anile Re Bhi Prapacha Mananang. So, actually what happens is that Shito Ushma Anil Re, and that means here we are talking about the Mahabhutas. That means the Mahabhutas, the Vayu, Akash, Agni, Jal, Prithvi, all of them actually differentiate and comes together, and by their process of differentiation the following processes takes place. Now what happens actually is that we have just studied that during the first month that is the formation of color or the jelly like substances. So what happens to this? Let's consider that this is a jelly like substances. Now what is happening into the second month is that after the differentiation of the Mahabhutas, there is if these jelly like substances takes the shape of a pinda. That is, if it is, let's say if it is taking the shape like that of the oval, then it will be a male child. But if it takes the shape of a peshi, now peshi means any kind of elongated muscular structure. So let's say if it is taking this kind of shape, then this will be a female. And if it is taking a rounded shape, now Arbut has been said here. Why? Because Arbut is generally considered to be round. So if it is taking a normal round shape, then it is considered to be as hermaphrodite. So in the second month, the differentiation of the or the prodromal symptoms, it actually cannot be seen by our naked eye, but acharyas have mentioned that if this kind of changes takes place, that is if there is formation of pinda like substances, then definitely it will be male, and if it is peshi, then it will be female, and if it is arbud like, then it will be hermaphrodite or the neutral gender. So such kind of occurrence takes place in the second month. Now if we look into the third month, then again it has been mentioned that Tritiye Hastapada Shirasang Panchapindika Nirvartante Anga Pratyanga Vibhagascha Sukshma Bhavati. So if we look into the verse carefully, then Tritiye, that means in the third month, what happens is that there is the Hasta Pada Shirasang Panchapindika Nirvatante. Now it has been saying that in the third month there is actually formation of pindika, and how many pindika? There are 5 pindika. So before explaining that, I want to draw a simple diagram here. So if you consider this as a structure in the third month, then what has happened is that pindika, actually the pindika we can think like this one, like that of flower buds. So what is happening is that if we look carefully, that if this is the head, so here is one pindaka, these two are the upper limbs, another pindaka, the upper limbs, and these two are the lower limbs. So there is a total of 5 pindikas, the head 1, 2 from the upper limbs and 2 from the lower limbs. That is why it is said as pancha pindika nirvartante. And also in the second line it has been said that anga pratyanga vibhagascha sukshma bhavati. Anga pratyanga means all the angas and the pratyangas, the organs, the visceras and the other, there will be vibhagascha, there will be differentiation, or the starting of the differentiation and the formation of the organs will take place. But however, one thing is important, sukshma, that means it will be very minute or it will be very sukshma in nature. So overall, the Hastapada Shirasang Panchapindika Nirvatanta. This is the most important part. That is, there will be the formation of Hastapada and the Shirasang in the form of 5 Pindikas. And also the differentiation, the starting of the differentiation of the Angas and the Pratyangas will occur, and they will be Sukshma or minute in nature. Next, if we look into the development of the 4th month, it has been said that Chaturte Sarva Anga Pratyanga Vibhagaha प्रव्यक्त भवति गर्भ हृदय प्रव्यक्ति भावत चेतना धातुर अभिव्यक्त भवति. This is the most important stage. Why? Because it has been said that chaturte, that means during the 4th month, sarva anga pratyanga vibhaga, that means the complete differentiation of the organs and the visceral organs and the sub organs will occur. Provyakta, that means there will be, and also it will be vyakta. That means it will have a certain origin, or it will be vyakta, means manifestation. There will be manifestation of the differentiation of the angas and pratyangas in the 4th stage, or means we can also think like that during the 4th month the organs or the other parts can be seen or can be felt. That means they will be vyakta. That means the clear manifestation or the expression of the organs can be seen. Also, the most important part, garva hridaya pravyakti bhavat chatana dhaturabhi vyakta bhavati. The most important part is the Garbha Hridaya. Now, what is happening in the 4th month is that we know that the fetus will also have the heart. So, what is happening is that the expression of the fetus from the heart is manifested here. That is why it has been said that Garbha Hridaya pravyakta. Now, what does this mean? It means that whenever for example, if a fetus is feeling hungry or feeling thirst, let's take it for example. So what will this fetus do is that we all know that the fetus is connected to the mother via the umbilical cord. So what is happening is that due to this connection of the umbilical cord, there is direct link between the fetus's heart and the mother's heart. So it is known as the Dav Hridaya stage. Dav Hridaya stage, because Dav Hridaya means 2 Hridaya. One is the Hridaya of mother and another is the Hridaya of the fetus. So what is happening is that any other expression or manifestation of the fetus, longings of the fetus is expressed via the mother. It means that we can see, we often hear the fact that during pregnancy, women often ask that they want to eat something or they wanted to see something, listen to music or anything. Now, according to Ayurveda, these are actually the longings of the fetus. And also it has been clearly mentioned that these longings has to be fulfilled. Otherwise, there will be aggravation of the vayu, as a result of which there might be dearrangement of the entire fetus, or the fetus might get destroyed or break down. So, overall, we can say that during the 4th month, the manifestation of the development of the organs takes place, and also the longings of the fetus is expressed via the mothers. That means both of them are connected together, and the wantings, anything desire of the fetus will be expressed via that of the mother, and it needs to be fulfilled. Provided if not fulfilled, it will cause harm to the fetus itself. Next, if we look into the 5th month, it is very easy. That is the Panchame Manaha Prati Buddha Tarang Bhavati. So, it means that during the Panchame, 5th month, there will be the Manaha Prati Buddha Tarang, means there will be the manifestation of the mind, or the beginning of the working of the mind will takes place. Actually, in this stage, the fetus rises from the subconscious stage. It actually wakes up and it is having the mind. The mind is coming into more action. In the 6th month, Shashte Bhuta, it means nothing that there will be more manifestation, or there will be more development, or the maturation and differentiation of the mind or the buddhi will occur in the 6th month. In the 7th month, Saptame Sarva Anga Parata Anga Vibhaga pravyaktatara. It means that firstly, the sarva anga parata anga vibhaga pravyaktatara. It means the complete differentiation of the organs, the angas and the pratyangas will occur, and also they will be occurring at a very rapid phase, and they will be get completed. Next, in the 8th month, we see that अष्टमे अस्थिरी भवत्य ओजः तत्र जतश्चेन्द्र जीवेन्द्रि रोजस्त्वाद नैरित भगत्वच्छ ततो बलिंग मासो donmasme dapayet. Now it is again very important because ashtame, that means in the 8th month, that is the asthiri bhavatya ojha. That means there will be asthirota of the ojha. So if the MCQ comes that in which month there will be asthirota of ojha, it should be the 8th month. So what is happening is that due to the instability of the ojha, the ojas from the fetus often moves back and forth into the mother's body. That means once the fetus, the ojas of the fetus will be staying in the fetuses itself, and also in the next moment it will be going into the mother, and then it will be again coming back to the fetus, and this entire cycle goes on. So what has happened is that whenever the ojas moved outside the body of the fetus, it will be more prone to more diseases or any kind of harm. So there will be more chances of the dearrangement or the degeneration of the pregnancy or the termination of the pregnancy. That is why in the 8th month, very careful measures has to be taken in order to protect both the mother and the child, provided it will be very much harmful for both of them. That is why in order to avoid such kind of defects, in the last line we see that maso donum asme dapaya. That means special kind of practices such as offerings are made during the 8th month of pregnancy in order to prevent any kind of effect. And also during the 8th month, if the delivery is taken place, then it is very harmful because the ojas is very unsteady, and if the child is born without the ojas, then it will lead to the development of a dead fetus. So in the 8th month, there is the instability of the ojas as it moves in and out of the fetus's body, and also it might lead to the dearrangement or the destruction of the pregnancy. Next, in the 9th month, that is the last, it has been mentioned that नवम दशमे एकदश द्वादश नाम अन्यतम अस्मन् जायते अतो अन्यथा विकारी भवति. Now this concept is slightly different from what we study here, because according to Acharya Sushruta, after the 8th month, even from the beginning of the first day of the 9th month up to the 12th month is the normal period for the parturition or the delivery of the baby. Now yes, the modern science tells that up to 9th month the delivery is the normal cases, but however Acharya Sushruta have mentioned it to be up to 12 months. Now there are various factors for it, since these are mentioned in the very earlier time, so there might be more development or somewhat more physiological changes is not completely understood here, but still during that time up to the 12th month of the delivery up to 12 months is considered as normal. And also after that, if the delivery does not happen even after the 12 month, then it is considered as to be having some kind of defect, both physiological and the pathologically. So with this, we come to the end of this video. If you have any doubt regarding this, do let me know down in the comment section below. And yes, I will also be making another video of the Masanumasik Garbha Utpatti according to Acharya Charaka into another video. So thank you and have a nice day.